he's all tuckered out. Look at him. He's like hunched over and like, ugh.
He's just been doing nothing but fighting, though. It has to be
true.
exhausting stretching your arms on a regular basis.
That is true. Oh my god. Back to the medallion hunt. Looking for those delicious steak medallions.
Welcome in, everybody. We've been hunting medallions for pretty much the entirety of the last episode.
Yeah.
We finally have enough. We've gotten the moon medallion meter to level 3, and we're
just looking for 3 more suns.
3 more suns. It's gonna be the new hit Disney special. 3 more suns.
I was about to say that's probably what the Duggar family said. When they were like at 16, they were like, you know what, we need 3 more sons.
Let's get 3 more. Get to work. Start pumping them out.
Like literally. Let me go this way. Why not? Beautiful night.
It is a beautiful night. Oh, there's moon.
Is there?
That's not a sun, though.
Yeah, hey, it's something.
It's something.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry. You all were worried, but I got you. Don't you worry.
Don't.
Oh, all right. Never mind. Worry. I saved it. Saved it.
Wow. I don't know how you even survived that. You're a little tilted.
I'm always tilted.
You're crook.
What?
Even
What's
it
the
out.
problem?
No, you're a little crook.
What?
You want to
What's the problem?
straighten it out.
What's the problem?
Straighten it out. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You straighten it out. Okay. Jeez. Take it nice. Okay.
What? Is there a problem?
It's like you want to fall off.
I want to go fast. It's a Sonic game.
But
Tell me I can't go fast.
But you're the werehog. You're not in speed section.
But the game says Sonic Unleashed. It's called Sonic.
Oh, it's unleashed something, all right. I don't know if any of it's positive.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, we could just take this thing.
Yeah, just trust the floating platform.
Well, I mean, like, I'd rather do that than that again.
They're pretty common in these neck of the woods. Why are all these islands on very tall mountainsides?
I don't know.
Like individually, like spread across.
How'd they build this?
That's what I want to know.
Like, how'd that
Like, was it
happen
all
there?
one big mass and they're like, fuck these people.
Maybe.
It stops here. You have your turf. We have our turf.
Leave me alone.
They all kind of look the same, but
back
they're
to this.
different.
Huh?
Did you get any on you?
A little bit. Oh, I got a ring.
Multiple rings.
Go away. Is there something? I need 3.
3 more. Well, that's a moon. You've already been there.
Oh,
Yeah, we just did that.
For some reason, I was thinking like, oh, there's a version that I can go into that for each thing, but not. Okay.
We haven't seen. Oh, hey, there you go.
I got one.
Cool.
Easy as that.
You can never leave. What is? All right, that's blue tea.
Cool. Delicious. Good.
He hates bitter stuff.
That was mine. Anyway.
Yeah.
That wasn't for you.
I didn't say I was going to share. Very presumptuous of you to think that I was going to share my tea.
I'll spill the tea, but I won't share it.
Is there another Sonic level over here? Or is it just the 2?
I think it's just, just the one. Oh, the one up there. But that's a son, so we need a...
Yeah, we wanted a daughter.
Yeah, god damn it. For some reason, I had a random thought the other day of the one time at the store that we used to work at together, of the lady. So, for context, for whatever reason, us and like a bunch of people that worked there, we would, joke around naturally as you do at the workplace or whatever. And the common thread that we would usually joke about is like, that's a good boy. That's my son.
That's my dude over there.
That's my man.
My bustling boy.
That's my bustling boy. That's my son. And we would just do it, and it didn't matter who it was. That the context was for any gender, so it didn't matter.
Everybody, we're all boys.
Yeah, we were all boys, you know. So it wasn't like it was a genderless boy.
You can be a boy too. It's a gender neutral term.
It's a gender neutral term. As much as the Republicans wouldn't like me to hear to say that, but anyway, so there was this one lady that came in, and she was like visibly upset because one of our coworkers, who's female, was joking around with us, saying like, "I'm that's right. I'm a good boy. I'm your son." And the one lady overheard this, and she was like, "You're a girl," and just screamed it at her. It is so funny. Man. It's so funny because we're just joking around, and she was like taking it to heart. Like, no, she knows this, ma'am. She knows. Okay, like, God.
I was thinking about the random nonsense that we would always say when we were working on a shift. And you just have these random people that are just there to buy video games, and they walk up to the counter and they're like, "Let's talk about testicular tusion."
Yeah. Like, why?
Some random bullshit.
Yeah.
It is remarkable. That place gave, and it also took.
It really did.
And sometimes it took more than it gave. But hey,
I was about to say,
what are you gonna do?
It did take more than it gave sometimes, but hey, we're here now. Maybe with about 5 years off our lives, but you know, hey, we're here now.
Feels like more than that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, this is the boss.
No, we don't need that then.
There's not many medals in there. Oh wait, go to the left.
Where?
Up there.
Where?
There's a moon medallion.
But we don't need moons.
Well, you might as well get them. We're gonna need them at some point.
Well, you're gonna need them.
Well, I might. I like collecting knickknacks.
I know. Do you love collectathons?
No, stop. Don't slander me like this.
There we go. That's what I was hoping to do. He loves a good collectathon.
I'll be excited.
Make sure everybody in the comment section, let us know what your favorite collectathon game is, like a Donkey Kong 64 or whatever, and what you'd like to see Travis play next on the channel.
It's not going to be a collectathon. It's not going to be a collectathon.
It is going to be a collectathon.
I'm just here to tell you, it's off limits.
No.
I'm taking it off the books.
No, we can't. No. It can't be off limits.
We should do. We did one. I forget what year it was at this point. One year we did a thing where we each had to play a really bad game. I think you did Crash Twinsanity, and that was the one where I did Mega Man X7.
Yeah.
Where we both picked each other's like real bad game.
Yeah.
We should do that again.
Yeah, we should.
I don't remember how that even came about. Or why we even touched it. It's just somehow we landed on those two.
Well, I'll have you know, I already know which game I'm going to pick for you.
No, you... Oh, okay. Does it have anything to do with collectathons?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, is this a level? I haven't done this one. Great.
This is a new one. I'm trying to think of what I'll pick for you.
I'm not doing a horror game.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to pick... Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm going to play Minecraft, finally. No, I won't put you through Minecraft. I know you won't like it.
God.
No,
it's just, like... Don't get me wrong. I know, like for some people, like Minecraft's your Stardew Valleys and stuff like that, respect it. Like, hey, that's your chill out game. You do you. I have my chill out games as well. But like, I can't get into those games.
Yeah,
I just can't.
Yeah, I get it.
Everybody has a game for them. That's what that's the biggest thing I advocate to everybody. Like, hey, I'm not here to yuck your yum or anything like that. Like, hey, you like what you like, and I like what I like, and it's just, it's perfectly fine for two people to not like the same thing. And I think it's the hardest thing that people need to get through their brains is like, it's okay for people not to like your thing.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine. there's not a reason for you to like down somebody or like, hate on someone just because they're like, yeah, it wasn't for me. It's like, okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Not a big deal.
Is there I guess on that note, is there like a game that you like that is commonly disliked by a lot of people?
The Skyward Sword.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I really like Skyward Sword. I know the Wii controls suck. Don't get me wrong. But the game itself is really good. It has some of the better bosses in a Zelda game. I will say very inventive bosses in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, oh god,
I'm trying to think of what is a game that people like people don't like that I like. I'm sure there's one. Huh.
I'm trying to think if there's any other ones.
That I like. Hold on a list here. It's hard to think of like games that that are infamous or popular. Yeah, I can think of games that are bad, that I think are bad, and I can think of games that are good, but I can't think of games that are good but are like regarded as bad by a mass, because I just don't keep track of like what the general populace thinks of things sometimes.
Well, I mean, that's probably for the best. You need to form your own opinions about games and stuff like that, so that way you're an actual individual, not just part of the machine, as it were. So. Wow, we went inside of them. Right? I don't think I got. Hold on. God, I really wish that. Whatever.
Oh yeah! Hey, nice.
I'm just that good.
Seems like it's pretty easy for the HOG stages to get that kind of stuff.
I'm trying to think if there's any other games.
It's hard to think of.
Okay, so that's done. Oh, that means we should have 3 suns now. So we should be able to do. Should be able to actually go back.
Yeah, I think so.
I was gonna do this. Get back to the world map. There we go.
What? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, good. Wang the Impeter's not here anymore.
Well, he's out there somewhere terrorizing the public.
You're right.
He's gotta be.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely gotta be. What the hell? Oh, this is for the... Okay. I get it. So it does need to be nighttime.
Woo! Oh, is that for the...
Yeah, it's for the werehog. Yeah. Oh, I think there was... Well, maybe once I beat this, then I can do some other stuff here.
Yeah, I think so. Well, you might be able to open up, more of the normal daytime ones.
Yeah. Still can't find anything, huh?
Yeah, I can't think of, I don't know.
Dragon Road.
Oh, this has got a good song.
More like Dragon These Nuts. I got him.
I mean, there's weird,
nice.
I like the second Legend of Zelda game.
Oh, really?
The side scroller. That game is, I think that game's perfectly fine. I think it's interesting how they incorporated RPG mechanics into a Zelda game.
Interesting.
I like what they were going for in Castlevania 2.
Uh-huh.
It's not a good game,
Yeah.
but I appreciate that they tried something.
Yeah, somebody who recently played through Castlevania 2. Not my favorite.
It's very convoluted. The script, it would have been better if the translation was actually finalized.
Yeah.
This one's kind of divisive depending on who you talk to. I like Sonic CD a lot. I feel like that one doesn't get as much love as a lot of the other Sonic games do.
More like CD's nuts.
Ha!
Got him. I know. I just did a D's nuts joke. It's fine.
I don't know. There's weird shit that I like Deadly Premonition. Like it's
Okay.
objectively a terrible game, but
Yeah.
like I
But it's not about, like, you know it's bad.
there's a charm to it that is unmatched
Well, how about that?
in video games. I don't know. There's also just like weird ones like I can think of. Like I like Billy Hatcher enough. I don't think it's a good game, but I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
There's also just, I think everybody grows up with like a select amount of video games and like nostalgia is the thing. Like, there's
Oh, yeah.
there's weird ones that come to mind. Like there's like a weird Mickey Mouse game that came out on the GameCube. It was made by Capcom. It was a like point and click adventure game.
Okay.
I played it recently. I like it because I think it's charming, but a lot of people dunk on it, and it's not a great game. But I just have a lot of fond memories of playing it.
Sure.
Or like the Tasmanian Tiger games, and
sure.
weird shit like that. Like they're not good video games, but I appreciate them a lot. I have an easier time, like popular games that everybody really likes that I don't like. I
Yeah.
can name a lot of those. Like the biggest one that is probably the most controversial, admittedly, is Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like the. Well, let me put it this way. I like everything about that game except the act of playing it.
Well, that's kind of the issue.
Yeah, I don't like the controls of it. I think it's very like cumbersome to play. It's very uncomfortable, and it's probably intentionally done that way.
Yeah.
It's just not fun. I love the aesthetic. I love the idea and the concept. Another big one is Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
I think those games control like fucking shit.
Okay.
But I like the idea of it. I just can't get into it. Like
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 4 is like one of the worst playing video games I've ever played.
Damn.
Like they're bad shooters. That's a little bit of hyperbole mixed in there, but like I hate how stiff they are. There's like this realism thing that they're so attached to doing.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't do anything for you, it really ruins the experience. And I just can't get over it. I think the cars they drive really poorly. It was hard to get over.
Huh. Like, I mean, I've never gotten into Grand Theft Auto. I know people are going nuts for Grand Theft Auto 6 about to come out and stuff, but
I like 5.
got delayed to May 2026 now.
Yeah,
so.
it did. Yeah. I like GTA 5. I think that's the best playing one of the bunch.
Yeah.
I liked Vice City when it came out. And I played a bit of San Andreas in 3, but yeah, I don't know. It just never really did much for me.
I think that's the thing, though, right? Is like, it's interesting how certain games take off, certain franchises take off over the other ones.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why is Grand Theft Auto so popular? Like, is it? I mean, honestly, I think it literally goes back to San Andreas when that game came out, and the fact that like you had to be 18 in order to like rent it from like Blockbuster or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's like a bit of like, kind of like Mortal Kombat, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think the game Grand Theft Auto itself is necessarily ever like a game of the year type game. I don't think it is. It's not. It's because it's not even like, wow, I died.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Jesus. I don't think it's ever gonna be a candidate for like a game of the year or anything like that. But it's gonna sell a lot. That's for damn sure. And I don't know. It's just not. The game itself is perfectly fine. And,
Yeah.
You know, but it's just but it just has a massive fan base. Because, like I said, it's just like Mortal Kombat, where there was like back in the day, there was like this. Ooh, can't play that because it's or oh, I could only play this at my friend's house because they had cool parents, or whatever.
I think the thing I'll say in defense of Grand Theft Auto, maybe to a GTA and 4 and 5. I mean, they're certainly technical showpieces and they're pretty big. But the thing I will say about have you ever played GTA 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're very different. I know a lot of younger people they probably have never tried them, but they're
not even what Grand Theft Auto is now.
They're almost like arcade games in a weird way. They're like top-down bird's eye view games. Same concept, you're working for gangs and stuff and you're stealing cars and you're doing all that. But to go from GTA 2 or even GTA London, which are the same thing, to GTA 3 in terms of scope and on a technical level, to have a world like that is so dense and so big and full of side quests, missions, NPCs that are roaming the world. There was never there's nothing like it at the time, and it is it doesn't hold up well, but and to go from that, I think the technical jump between GTA 3 to going to San Andreas. San Andreas is a sandbox with so many different systems and NPCs and there's a weight system where you can get fatter depending on if you don't work out and you eat food. You can get stronger depending on you moving around. You can change your hairstyle. There's hundreds of different vehicle types, each with their own engines in terms of physics, and just the sheer amount of things you can do in that scale is a game that I just don't understand how it works as well as it does in the PS2. And I think they're technical showpieces, and I think games writing is what it is, but GTA, I think,
Can't jump.
it brings a certain level of real world realism, and I think it captures it in a way that other games at that time can't. It's almost like when you're watching a fucking Spike Lee movie or a Tarantino movie or whatever, with the way that they're written, and there's definitely an attention of detail to those games in the way that they're built and the way they present their stories that I think is very admirable. And especially in how willing they are to do things in service of the story in spite of, the way games feel. They're going to slow your character down to a screeching halt. You're not going to move at full speed. We're going to take it real slow because that's what the story calls for it. And I think it's very impressive and it's very bold. And I think that there's a lot of really impressive things from the technical side of things that I don't think would exist today. The open world style games that you probably know and love today would never happen without Grand Theft Auto. And I think that still is very much true, and I think it deserves its flowers for at least that. Even if, it probably hasn't aged as well as maybe you wanted to. But yeah, I mean, modern Grand Theft Auto, I mean, it still has it. I mean, it's a dense world. There's so many things that are happening at once that I think is very impressive. But I do wonder, I am surprised that the luster of Grand Theft Auto hasn't worn off, because it feels like the leap, the technical leaps are getting smaller and smaller. It's not as impressive as maybe as it was on the PS3 or the PS2. So I do think about that sometimes, if that will eventually wear off. But nowadays it's more how realistic can we make these things? Where the people are controlling real people, the cars are driving like real cars. And I think that's the thing that they keep trying to focus on specifically.
There we go.
But yeah, I get it though. It's definitely not for everyone.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
That's the thing. There are definitely games that I know, like, the people like generally love that I can respect from a distance. Like, I don't have any interest at all to play Fortnite. I think that how the longevity of that thing, I think, is really impressive.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you can get like an IP that somehow manages to get, licenses from like Marvel, DC, Xbox, PlayStation all under one roof, I think is like just on face value is like really fascinating from like an IP standpoint. And the things that they're doing to that game to keep it fresh, like there's basically a game editor now that's in that game where you can just start making your own games, and like they managed to make like Counter-Strike into Fortnite, like, and Rock Band had a resurgence because of it.
Yep.
I think that is impressive, even if I don't, like the business practices behind it or what a lot of what Epic is doing.
Yeah.
They're at least trying things with it, and I'm surprised that it's lasted as long as it has, at the very least. It is admirable. Like, even like, Minecraft has like its moments, its peaks and valleys where you get like renewed interest and eventually it goes away. Fortnite just kind of continues to be this thing that's always there that people keep coming back to. I think it might also just be like, an investment of money. Like, people have invested so much time and money into it that at this point it's hard to walk away, I would have to imagine.
Yeah, I think that's more than anything else.
Yeah.
That's why, certain fighting games and stuff like that, once you already bought the DLC, the Fighters Pass and stuff like that, well, I might as well just keep going.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah, you're definitely right. Like, shit. I didn't realize that I needed to grab something there because it didn't really look like I needed to. I was just going to shoot over there.
Yeah, it wasn't very clear.
But at least I got my light back. God!
Sonic games. Yeah, I think that's the obvious one, considering what we're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of things that people don't like that I like. I mean,
What are you talking about? Everybody loves a Sonic.
Yeah, and
literally everybody. Nobody has ever talked bad about a Sonic game.
No,
ever.
They're all 10s.
Yeah.
Across the board. Yeah, like obviously, like Sonic R. I love the style. I'm sorry, I didn't let you finish what you were saying.
What?
You were saying something about finishing your point about Grand Theft Auto and all that.
Oh. That's
yeah. But like Sonic R and stuff, like it's a bad game, but that's a game that I grew up with, and I like it because of that. It's fun.
But just once again, I think it comes back to nostalgia.
It does.
At the end of the day, the games that you probably like that nobody else is gonna like, it's because of nostalgia. So
yeah. And like the adventure games, I love very dearly.
Yeah.
Even if they are like compromised as video games in some places.
Well, I mean, the Knuckles stages are perfect.
Oh, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. The mech stages are flawless.
Yeah, love those.
Especially, don't even get me started on the big the cat sections.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, you want to talk about a technical showpiece.
That's content. Right
Oh, that is amazing. I do like games that are they're so bad that they're good. Like you can still enjoy them. Like there's like like Duke Nukem Forever is one of them. I would say like Crash Twin Sanity is one of them where it's like it's not a good game.
Yeah,
but there's a certain charm there to it.
Yeah, I agree.
There's definitely some games where it's like, man, this is the drizzling shits, and I don't want to see any more of it. But I do appreciate when a game has heart.
Yeah.
Like, there's something to it that keeps you wanting to keep playing it.
Oh, jeez. I thought for sure Sonic was just going to eat himself right off the side.
Right.
Okay. Please die.
Die.
I'd like you to die. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Get over here.
Come on, Magi.
Die. Thank you. This is a very long level, isn't it?
Yeah, these Werehog ones are kind of slogs. Especially in the later stages, I think.
The werehog levels or slogs?
The werehog slog.
There we go. That's definitely the name of this episode.
Werehog slog.
The werehog slog. It's like the Monster Mash.
It is the Monster Mash.
It's the werehog slog.
It's a werehog bash. Knockout brawler.
Awesome. I got that classic 360 achievement.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that they raised the prices of the Xbox consoles and games and
Yep,
stuff? Now
sure did.
everything is like $70-$80.
Couldn't believe it.
It's crazy. Madness.
I was like, come on, Phil. What are you doing, man?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I imagine it has some combination to do with, you know, the tariff stuff that's going on and
it's
inflation and all that.
tariffs.
Like, I mean, what are you going to do? But
Right.
and it's not like Sony didn't do the same thing in Europe, and they're probably going to do it here in the States pretty soon. It's just it's a sad side of things.
Yeah, really.
Especially for, like, you know, this is the thing that I have been, you know, fighting with, especially with this generation, because, you know, you and I have been playing video games for a hot minute now, and have been through, like, I think so. I don't know what a computer game is, but, you know, video games used to be simple with consoles, where, you know, you'd get like your baseline console, and then eventually you would get, you know, like the greatest hits collection, where games would get re-released again, and they'd be cheaper, and they would do a slim console, and it would get like $100 reduction, and like that doesn't really happen anymore. And I think the strangest thing is, like, I would say a little over the halfway point, allegedly, for the Series X and the PS5. It's been 5 years. It feels like it just got started, but, like, you know, or it hasn't started, but, like, it's been 5 years, and we've had Slims, but they haven't exactly gotten cheaper.
No, they haven't.
If anything, now they're getting more expensive. And it's just like a really, like, it's an extra, you know, bit of coal on the kindling of the fire of shit ain't the same that it used to be anymore. Things are all topsy-turvy and weird in a way that they weren't before. It's just sad more than anything.
Oh, fuck.
It's just not how this is supposed to go.
No, yeah, it's not. Not like the good old days.
And, you know, the consoles are way more complicated now than they used to be. There's so many different bells and whistles and costume components and a bunch of different stuff. Like, you know, it's not like a PS1 where it's like, we're just fucking slapped a PCB board in this sumbitch, and we just... It's got like 120 kilobytes of RAM, maybe less.
Well, fuck me. I'm already here, huh?
Yeah, you are. How many emblems do you have?
I don't know. Oh, there's one.
Oh, yeah, there you go. How do you... Can you make that? Oh, you surely can. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Ah! Listen, I tried. All right.
Okay, so this is the one rant I have.
Yeah.
Pricing of the systems and the controllers going up. Okay, whatever. Components get expensive. Importing components is another thing. Software getting more expensive?
That's real ridiculous.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're buying like a bunch of different components and like RAM and like processors and all that shit. They're like, you know, cost of goods for like the discs and the cartridges you have to print them on, like whatever. Yeah, I get it. But like, it's not like the software is like magically going to get like a little bit more expensive now than it was like a week or 2 ago. Like nothing's changed. If anything, like, you know, it should be the same price. I just don't like this, like... I feel like it's going to be this weird thing where even if the tariffs don't happen, the price is going to stay moving up. Like, this was, like, the gunshot that, like, kick-started, like, all of this weirdness. And now when everything goes back to normal, allegedly, it's like, oh, we're still going to keep it at $90. Because now we know we can get away with it.
Right, exactly.
And that's the thing that is the most fucked up about it is that drives me crazy. Again, you know, I think the frustrations that people have had for the pricing of the Switch is a little bit overblown.
I think so. $450 is not that expensive.
$450 is not that bad. And also take into consideration, like, you know, when a PS5 and a Series X comes out, it's not a tablet. It doesn't have a screen. Like there are things about the Switch that are fundamentally different from an Xbox or a PlayStation.
Fully agree.
450 is not that bad, especially now when it's like, I mean, a 2 terabyte Xbox Series X is priced higher than a PS5 Pro.
Right.
That's fucked up in of itself. I don't know how we got there, but yeah, I don't know. The game's getting more expensive. Inflation is what it is. I don't like that. That's a little messed up.
I'll tell you this much: Xbox sales aren't going to be very high.
Oh, and that's the weird thing is like they're raising the prices of the Xbox games, but like Game Pass is not going up.
Yeah.
So it's like
they're going to raise Game Pass.
They probably will.
Don't you worry.
But even then, I mean, like what they're going to raise it by like $5-10. Like the video games are going to be like $80-90 now.
Yeah.
But you're paying like $15 for Game Pass.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you really going to make that much? Why did you have to raise the prices if you have this other service that you're making a fraction of the money on? It kind of goes back to like I don't understand like how Game Pass is profitable for them. I don't think it is. It's just an extra added wrinkle to, okay, this pricing system you have is fucked up in a lot of different ways, and it doesn't quite make sense.
Everybody?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how Xbox can even. I don't know how they're profitable. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I still got a B out of that. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's impressive in of itself.
God, there was that many fucking. I didn't see them.
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
Ugh.
Well, you got 3 and 3, so surely a few levels have opened up for you.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go ahead and get this strength level up.
Huh.
Okay. I think so. Oh, we got a boss fight.
New guy?
Oh, it's the Elder.
Oh, whoa.
It's the Elder we've been looking for. We got a boss fight, though. It's the Dark Gaia Phoenix.
It's the new legendary Pokemon bird.
It does look like that. Let's see. What would it be called? It's definitely... Fire...
Yeah, it's definitely a fire. It's kind of like a weird hybrid of like a
Fire Dark type?
Yeah, fire dark type.
Yeah, Fire Dark. Let's see.
What is it? It's like
Oh, got it. Okay. Did you
Lugia.
get down there? Be like...
There's like Zapdos, there's Moltres, there's Lugia. What would be like a naming convention for like a dark type?
Be like... I don't know.
It had to be something like that is like enshrouded.
I'm kind of stealing this from Yu-Gi-Oh, but it'd be something like Burstinatrix or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
That's an...
Burstinatrix.
Yeah.
That's I like that one actually.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but
Yeah.
still, like it would be something called like that. Like
Yeah.
you could see that thing being called Burstinatrix or something.
And there would be like an alternate type, like maybe it'd be like a ground type monster.
Yeah.
That's like shrouded in light or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Luminix.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you never know. Oh, all right.
This is the first time we fought a boss as the Werehog?
Maybe. Oh, there went my water. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, I think this is the first boss.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think we only did the one boss as regular Sonic.
Yeah, we only did the egg hornet or egg
Like a beetle.
beetle. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the egg beetle.
Beetle.
All right, where are you gonna land?
Thank you.
Oh, you're landing over here. Okay, go.
She's taking a few Z's, relaxing.
Oh,
Did that hurt you?
Yeah, because it's a quick time thing.
Oh. Hey, metal.
I'll take that. Thanks.
Yes, please. We need those. We need them bad.
Real bad. Can I get a...
Did the boss get more health?
Yeah, it did.
Because you failed the quick time event?
I think so.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's dumb. Got him.
God, frickin', it's clear to me, like, when they made the werehog...
medallion!
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
But, boy, the werehog does not control well.
No, it's very sluggish from what I remember.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're back.
He didn't lose any health.
Well, no, he did. He lost his first bar. Now he just got more health. So this is like, it's phase 2.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Weird. That didn't. All right.
Yeah, this is definitely like phase 2.
Yeah.
Because like his health bar went bigger.
Huh.
So. Nice attack. I'm over here.
I figured out what my, like, when it's going to be some time before we do this, but my next Sonic game that I play
Is Sonic and Black Knight.
no, I was going to do Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, you're doing Sonic.
I would rather do Shadow the Hedgehog.
All right, fine. You can do Shadow the Hedgehog.
Thank you. I was thinking about that game the other day. It's not a good game by any means.
What do you mean?
It's pretty bad. But
It's a great game.
It's one of those games that I remember seeing an advertising for as a kid and just going, why?
I remember getting it. I was like, he's got guns.
Like, why does he have a gun? Why did we need to do this?
Okay. Hey.
They gunned down his friend, so he's gonna gun them down. Got his ass?
I think so.
With a question mark?
Ooh! Inspect another one. Phase 3. Yep. See, his health bar getting bigger now.
I guess. That's such a weird design choice.
It is, because it's basically just like 3 hits and you're dead.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
It's not really like 3 health bars, but you know, this is definitely not a Dark Souls boss, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely not. It could be.
I mean, it could. I could see Bercinatrix, I don't know, a holy dragon Bercinatrix being like a boss or something like that. Dark Phoenix Bercinatrix. Oh, that
Is there a lot of bare-handed builds in Elden Ring?
Oh yeah,
Like claws and stuff.
yeah.
You could. All right. Well,
Damn it.
maybe this is an off-camera conversation because I know you're trying to figure out a build for Elden Ring for when we eventually.
Well, yeah, I would say that maybe this was off camera, but
Yeah.
what were you gonna say anyway?
Well, it was a potential idea for a build.
Okay, what's the idea?
Making the werehog.
That's funny. That's really funny. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, using the claws, just make them blue.
Yeah, make them completely
Just
blue.
make them blue. Take that blue shader and just go all the way with it.
Literally, I mean,
Just run away with
you
it.
Can. That's not a bad idea.
Just make them big and chunky and
Yeah.
hairy.
X.
Give them red shoes.
We could find some red shoes.
That's a weird
Okay.
prompt. I don't like that.
Damn. Imagine picking up a giant bird and just throwing it to the ground.
Yeah, imagine.
Got him. That's a C though.
You broke his neck though. You're putting a lot. I was gonna say you're putting a lot of levels into the werehog.
There we go. Well, it's mostly been werehog stuff.
Oh, it's Egad.
Thank you.
Here to sell you weapons on both sides.
Oh, look what you done.
Huh?
You stupid.
Perfect.
Great.
Perfect.
The Iblis trigger.
Oh no, please not the Iblis trigger. Anything but the Iblis trigger.
I found you, Iblis trigger.
When
I'm
did
like
you even
Trunks,
get that?
but kind of lame.
Kinda.
Oh, well, they never lost the emeralds. He's always had them.
You're right.
They're dead.
That's right. We're just powering them back up.
We're making them powerful. We could have just phoned Knuckles and said, "Hey, use your echidna juju."
That's true.
He could have fixed it. He clearly knows how to do it.
Looking better.
It's looking all right. I wouldn't say better. It's still fragmented. It's a little fucked up.
Oh man. Kind of getting back to the whole game thing and like being upset about the price and going up and stuff like that. It's interesting. I saw a clip of because obviously everybody has been playing that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 game coming out.
Yeah, it's good.
Everybody's streaming it and stuff. I ordered it from Amazon, but I'm just waiting for my physical copy.
Yeah.
And I saw a clip of Moist Critical playing it.
Oh, Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah. And him literally summing up the basically gamers everywhere perfectly in like 30 seconds, which was basically like, guys, somebody put something in his chat that made him upset. I don't know, whatever it was. But he was like, guys, this is a brand new IP from a brand new studio giving you something completely brand new, which is what everybody's been begging for. It's not a remake. It's not a remaster. It's not this. It's not that. It's literally a brand new game. Brand new. They're doing something completely new that's never been done, whatever. And it's even coming out at $50 when everything else is going up in price. Literally everything that you would want, and people are still gonna whine and bitch about it.
Yep.
And that's literally it's literally sums up everything perfectly about the games industry. Is that you can do everything right as a game. Doesn't matter what it is. But people are still gonna whine about something. It's like it's just, if you don't like it, don't like it. Not everything needs your, dissertation about why you don't like this game.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that big a deal. I just don't understand why, especially with the new Claire Obscure game. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah.
Literally, not every game is made for everybody. I understand the intention of, like, every game should be made with the intention that everybody should be able to play it. But no, that's not. You can't make a game that everybody can play.
Yeah.
It's
if you made a game
impossible.
that pleases everybody, you end up pleasing nobody in the end.
Exactly, because it's a huskless mess of a game. That's what you get.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand how. I just don't understand why people need to feel like their opinion needs to be out there about certain things. If you don't like it, okay, say you don't like it, move on with your life.
Yeah.
You don't need to, go out and make sure that you have people join in your band of miscreants.
Yeah.
That, it just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. But I just thought Charlie summed it up very perfectly playing that game. It's like, this is a great game. It's a perfectly great game, and you guys are still going to find ways to complain about it. Like, yeah, literally what he said. Nobody likes a whiner. Literally what he said.
Nobody likes a whiner.
So, yeah, it's just it's so fun. So, that's why anymore, like, I mean, I'll give my opinions of games and stuff like that. And if people don't like my opinions, I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's your opinion.
Well, that's
I'm
one
glad
thing
you
that,
like the game. I don't like it. But it's just when people get offended by it, I'm like, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
I'll play it up a little bit because I'm that type of person.
Oh,
I like to just, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. People get a little too attached. Like, don't get me wrong. If somebody came out and was like, Spyro the Dragon's a terrible game, I'd be like, I'm glad you have that opinion. It's literally a childhood, sentimental game to me, just from growing up and everything like that, and I love it so much to death and stuff. But I know Spyro the Dragon's not for everybody. No, it's not. But I love it to death, but I know there's plenty of people that probably hate that game. So, but that's fine. They like their own games.
Yeah.
So I'd love to hear somebody's opinion on why they think Spyro is bad, but like at the same time, it's like, well, it's not going to change my opinion on how much I love the game. So
yeah, this episode's going a little long, so I'll try to summarize this.
Yeah.
It would be one thing if there's a lot of like bad faith actors that are out there when it comes to talking about things, because there's there's gang mentality. It's always I can't say that this is a new thing. It's been around forever since video games. It'll always be there, but it's heightened now to a level that is kind of disingenuous, where like you have people that are like they generally don't like a thing, but there's a lot of other people that are like they don't like a thing because they're ganging up on it because they don't like that Xbox is sponsoring it, or they don't like this thing because it's popular to do that, or they're just a bunch of trolls that are just doing it because they don't like Charlie and they're there because they want to shit on it because Charlie likes this thing, and like that's always going to be there.
There's always going to be people like
and the problem I have with it is like it's a world now where like you can have an opinion on stuff and somehow it's all treated equally when it shouldn't be, because there's always going to be people out there that are doing it just to shit on it, and they don't really have anything to say about it.
Yeah, they actually don't have an opinion.
Like I say a lot of things that that are relatively controversial, I guess, in terms of like the things that I like and the things I don't like. But at least I have like something to say about it. The thing that I don't like it, like this is a common thing that we joke about a lot, of how I don't like the crash sections where you walk towards the screen.
No,
and like it's heightened a little bit. Like I don't actually like hate them with a burning passion. They're worse things.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least I have a reason for why I don't like them as much.
No, that's perfectly fine.
I'm not gonna just go out there and say like, oh, this thing's a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is just like, okay, well, this conversation's over with then, because I'm not engaging with somebody that can't use their words.
Yeah. It's just there's a tinge of irony that always exists that I feel like didn't used to exist before, and I think it's just people just trying to rile people up for no reason because they're looking to get a reaction.
Oh yeah,
I find it all very uninteresting in terms of societal advancements.
Oh, that's right. I got the thing, so I got to go talk to the pickle.
The pickle.
Yep.
Oh my god, we're gonna talk to the pickle.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I feel like everybody wants to, be part of the conversation. Like that was the big thing. But like they don't want discourse. They just want to yell at things, or they want to just kind of make fun of things.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. But
I forgot that one. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing. It's like, okay, you don't like it.
Everybody's vying for attention.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting how. I think that's one of the worst things about what social media has done is it's allowed everybody to have an opinion. And sometimes there's certain things that you just don't need an opinion about.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, like, I've never played, Grand Theft Auto 5, so I don't have an opinion about it.
Yeah.
Like, so there's no reason for me to go on social media and be like, GTA 5 is a piece of shit. There's no reason for me to do that because I literally have no point of reference.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the game.
Yeah.
So like, how could I go out there and then say that? It's like, okay, it's that and that kind of stuff. I'm not going to have an opinion about a game if I haven't played it.
Yeah.
So, and that's, I feel like a lot of people do nowadays is like, they don't play the game. Or they don't even like look up gameplay, or they don't look up anything about it. They just see the cover and they're like, I hate this game.
It's weirdly like this is getting closer into like political territory, which I don't really want to go to.
Yeah.
It's ironic to me. We live in like a world where everybody always likes to say things like, "Oh, it's fake news. It's not real and stuff."
Yeah.
But everybody in the world will constantly take things at face value. And I always found that very weird. Like, you look at a thing that's like, oh, like Microsoft's putting in a game, so it's got to be garbage, right? Because you can't take things at face value. You don't look at things through the merit of the product itself and like what it is. Like, hey, this thing is unique. It's doing something new.
Right.
You just look at it. It's like, oh, this isn't Call of Duty.
Right.
This isn't Gears, so it's probably bad.
So it's probably bad.
It's got an art style that I don't like, so it has to be garbage.
Right.
And I think that's the bigger thing is, I don't know, people that take things at face value, like their opinions are held like equally to other things.
Right.
And it's the same. I mean, it goes with anything. Like you can choose to look at everything, or you can choose to look at nothing and just plead ignorance and just live your own life. Enjoy the things that you want to enjoy.
Well, I guess I have to. I'm assuming I have to do something during the day now because he said something about you saw strange robot sightings here.
Oh, it's him.
Great. You got a problem. What's the matter? Outside our village is a rather odd horde of mechanical monstrosities. Great. Okay. All right.
We still haven't done much of this photo mechanic thing.
Nope. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm kind of good. I don't need to take pictures. Of course, that'll probably come back to bite me in the ass later.
Yeah.
Somebody would be like, you kind of needed to take pictures. It's like, what are you talking about?
Oh, that was the boss. Okay.
Yeah, that was the boss. Is it?
Changing the time of day?
Yeah, I probably do, because...
Well, because you fought the boss as Wolf, so I think you should be all right to swap it around.
I just want to make sure that we're at a destination where we need to go next, and then we can end this episode.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, there's the blue guy.
There he is.
I know that guy.
Do you?
He's
personally?
Right. Yeah, we talk. We talk in the DMs every once in a while.
Oh, man.
He's like, hey, yo, where's that new game at?
And then here's Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah. I like Frontiers.
I haven't played it yet.
Really? Oh, yeah, it's neat. It's not, there's definitely, I think it's a good stepping stone for something new. I wish they did more with the open world stuff instead of it being like a glorified like hub where you occasionally fight things and collect stuff. Like, I wish they did a little bit more interesting things with it instead of like, hey, you go to the ruin where you do this level that's just a speed section act like you've seen before. Mm-hmm. And I hope that's what they do in the next one is they kind of lean more in towards that. But it's neat. I thought it was neat.
Oh my god.
You need 4? You need a level 4 sun metal?
Yeah.
Shit. Alright, so maybe we are done with this area. Until we get more medals, that is.
I guess so. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to go hunt for more medals.
Yeah. Great! More hunting!
And get there, yeah.
We can probably go to like some of the other stages and find a level we can go to.
But I don't wanna.
Well, I
wanna move forward with this fucking... Well, I got
that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's not you're supposed to get that, but...
Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, we'll figure it out. I'll figure out what we need to do for the next one. But like, comment, subscribe, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying Sonic Unleashed, and we'll unleash Sonic on the next episode. Yay!
This is gonna get put back in post, but y'all missed a real magical moment.
So funny. Resume status.